Guys, this is Ride On Academia, and today we'll be looking at the sum of a geometric progression. Okay, that is how we can add up terms in a GP. So we have a formula for adding up, for finding sum of a geometric progression. But before then, it's possible, like in our geometric progression, there are cases where our common ratio, okay, is less than 1. There are also cases where our common ratio is greater than 1. Alright, so there are two available formulas. One is for when our ratio is less than 1, and the other is for when our ratio is greater than 1. So for when our ratio is greater than 1, our formula is simply a times r raised to power n minus 1 over r minus 1. This is when our r, alright, when our r is greater than 1. Are we together? This is the formula. And the second formula we have is when our r is less than 1. So before I get to that formula, I'll take one example on when our r is greater than 1. Okay, I'll take that example, and the next example I'll be taking will be for when our r is less than 1. Alright, so we are given a question. We are asked to find the sum of a geometric progression. Okay, and we are given the following terms. We have 1, we have 2, we have 4, we have 8, and they said up to the 10th term. Alright, we have to find the sum of the geometric progression up to the 10th term. Like I said, the first thing we need to do here, we have gotten our a already. Like I said, our first term is our first number. Okay, so this is our a. Our a is equal to 1. That's settled. The next thing we need to know is our ratio, right? And usually our ratio is our second term divided by our first term, or our third term divided by our second term. Okay, so you can just divide any one, or our fourth term divided by our third term. So when we divide, we'll be having our ratio to be equal to 2. 8 over 4 is 2, 4 over 2 is 2. Okay, so our ratio is equal to 2, and 2 is greater than 1. Alright, so it fits into this formula. So using this formula, so for the sum of our 10th term, we'll be having our first term, which is 1, times our r here is 2 raised to power n, our n is 10. Okay, then we have minus 1 over r, which is 2 minus 1. Are we together now? So this is what the formula looks like. The power is only for the r. So our 10th term, the sum of it, so 2 raised to power 10. Alright, so 2 raised to power 10, that will be giving us 1024. Okay, we have 1024 minus 1, right? Minus 1, which is this one, over 2 minus 1 will give us 1. Anything over 1 is that thing. So our s, our sum of the 10th term, will giving us 1024 minus 1 will give us 1023. Okay, over 1 is nothing, so there's no need for that again. So the sum of our 10th term, 1 times this will give us 1023. Alright, so we'll be taking our next example, but in this case, I'll be showing us where a formula where our r is less than 1. Okay, in that formula we'll be having a times 1 minus r raised to power n over 1 minus r. This formula holds when our r is less than 1. Are we together? Those are the two conditions I was telling us about, where we can have that our r is greater than 1 and our r is less than 1. So I'll be taking an example, okay, for where r is less than 1. Now we are asked to find the sum of a GP. Okay, we are asked to find the sum of a GP, and we are still giving terms. We have 3, we have 1, okay, we have 1 over 3. Okay, and we are asked to find up to the 15th term. We have to find the sum, calculate the sum up to the 15th term. Okay, so the formula will still be using, since the first thing we'll do is to find our a. Alright, our a given here is our first term, which is 3. Our n, so we should add for the sum of the 15th term, so n is 15. Okay, and the next thing we are left to find is our r. And I say that our r is equal to our second term over our first term, right? Or our third term over our second term. So if you divide our second term by our first term, we'll be having that r is equal to 1 over 3. Are Are we together? And 1 over 3 is less than 1. Okay, so we'll be using this formula to find out. So our s of 15, which is our sum of the 15 terms, will be giving us our a, which is 3. We have 1 minus r, which is 1 over 3 raised to the power of 15. Alright, divide by what? 1 minus 1 over 3. So this will be a bit worky. So let's take it step by step. Our sum of our 15 terms, we'll be having 3. Let's work the brackets. Alright, so we have 1 over 3 raised to power 15. Alright, so when we have that, the 1 over 3 raised to power 15 will be giving us 0.000. Alright, okay, we have 0.0000069. Alright, this is what that will be giving us. Divide by 1 minus 1 over 3 is just simply when we get our LCM. Okay, this is over 1, so the LCM is 3. We have 3 divided by 1 is 3. Here we'll be having 3 times 1, which is the numerator, will be giving us 3, minus 3 divided by 3, we have 1. 1 times 1 will be giving us minus 1. Okay, so let's continue. We have the sum of the 15th term to be equal to our first term. Right, so 1 minus this, that's giving us 0.999. Alright, so if we approximate, that's approximately 1. Okay, so no matter how we approximate, we must get our answer to be 1. Alright, so that's 1. Then divide by this will give us 2 over 3. Alright, so let's work that. We'll be having 3 divided by 2 over 3, and 2 over 3 is also 0.67. Alright, 0.67. So our sum will be equal to 3 divided by 0.67, and that will be giving us 4.48. Alright, so with that, we have come to the end of sum of a geometric progression. Alright, if our video was helpful, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on our like button, turn on your notification, share this video with others. See you in our next class. Thank you.